freeze this time, game. Are you gonna frickin' start? What the heck is happening? What the heck? That was very weird. This computer is being very weird for some reason. But, okay. I just freaking recorded part of that, and, it like froze. The game froze. That's the second time it's happened. Recording these. But, oh crap. I'm in here. Okay, so in the last part, I got done with the machine room. Basically, what I did is after I done all that other stuff that I did, the last level was you have to put these pipes so the steam flow could go correctly, and that's basically all I did. And so basically, we're done. We fixed it. It's gonna go down halfway. It's gonna get stuck, so we have to throw a rock at it. It's gonna get stuck. There it is. So we fixed it. Just the way the recording runs. It messed up, and it left me off outside of the door. So I've already fixed the bridge. Excited for this. Here we get our first brute encounter. Now this area I tend to go insane because this room has a lot of dead bodies in it, so because that's why it's called a morgue. So and it causes Daniel's sanity to go crazy, and you also have this like weird like church bell ringing sound in your ear when you're looking at it here in the room. So we're gonna go straight first.
Do you see, Daniel? It has yielded. What? The shadow. It has? For now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor, to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
You hear that church bell ringing sound? It's because there's a lot of bones and stuff in it. I hate that sound. About that.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help!
I want to have my sanity really high, but really way up before we start this part. Now, gotta do this so my sanity don't go down. The next enemy that we'll encounter here in a little bit, these are much harder to deal with than the grunts. The grunts you can run around and you can take a few hits from them before you die. And so you can take, like they hit you once, you just get a little hurt, so you can take one of the laudanum, which is this green thing right here, and it'll heal you a little bit. So you can keep taking hits until you run out of these and he'll eventually kill you. But it makes it a lot easier to troll them, and because they have a claw, they miss a lot easier. These brutes have a big blade on their arm, and they have a much bigger like span of attack. They can reach a lot further, and they can also kill you in one hit. Like I could have full health. Like I'll take a lot of them like this, and he could kill me in one blow. So these things are a lot harder to troll around with, so these I just hide. But this first one, there'll be more a little bit later, but for this first one I'm gonna troll around with them. Try. What I'm gonna do is when he comes, I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna be on the other side, right on the other side of that desk. Okay, you can read this if you want to. we go. These rooms have dead bodies in it, so like that. And I don't want to be in there too much because I don't want my sanity to go down. Okay, read that if you need to. Good. Memory capsule. What? So I have to form this, which is a syringe. But I have to do the unfortunate to this guy. Yeah, and then sounds super amped up.
Breathing, Daniel. Do you hear me? Have you changed your mind?
Ooh. That's weird, but that's the syringe we need, and apparently that will help us get through the morgue. Here we go. He can't reach us when we're behind here. Here we go. Yeah, this is the new guy. Oh, my thing is going absolutely crazy right now. He's spinning in circles. Like this. We can stand on top of it. I can try. Oh my god! I made it. If he'd hit me, he would have most likely killed me in one hit. So these things are also faster than the grunts, so I'm surprised I made it. He almost hit me. I heard him like swinging for me. Ooh, and there was one more flashback in there that I was supposed to get at that other dude that was like dying in that other room back there. From that other flashback that I had in there. I was supposed to have a second one, but I don't really care. That was awesome. Oh, my sanity is gone very bad. And it'll probably go even worse when that's the controller. I think, okay, here's the cistern. The cistern also makes my sanity go a little bad. Not as quite as much as that, but, yeah. Sanity, when you, the enemies just make your sanity go absolutely crazy. Yeah, that was awesome. That was an awesome escape. Here we go, we're in the cistern. I don't like the cistern.
You're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking.
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
I might actually want to faint, so because if your sanity goes all the way down, you'll basically collapse and have a very annoying ringing sound for like a minute. But then when that's over, you'll get back up with like the middle stage. Because I don't think I can control this. Oh my god. My sanity to go back up.
August 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon, where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
This is making me want to collapse and just forget about everything. This is making me go insane. I can't handle the blurriness of it. Stop it. I went out of it. Freaking. I went through that. I went through it right when it stopped. Stupid.
August 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path.
When this diary's
Using
over, I
my
gotta quit.
orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying. But Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the
I
scene.
love this part. I
Alexander
love this
quickly covered
part
the
of
orb in some
story.
cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently,
the power of
the
the
orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
And we'll turn this wheel. And see you in the next part of Amnesia the Dark Descent. Bye! We're gonna save a quit first. We'll have that saved. You don't want to have to restart that whole. But see ya in part 12. Stay tuned for part 12 of Amnesia the Dark Descent coming tomorrow. God, let's go.